Are you gonna watch my stream? Alright. Like, we can just give him acrobat, you know?
Morton Anderson to kick off.
Here's the former Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. And we are underway from FedEx Field. Fielded in the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. This is Derrick Henry. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
At the 22-yard line.
Allen off the play fake. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
A shotgun handoff to Henry.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brought down at his 49-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down.
Oh my God, that's so long.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen.
Oh my God, he's telling me. Hold up, let me see.
Inside the 15 before they drop him. He got 29 yards that time. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And right side, Henry's got it. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. This now, play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Now Allen again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to come up well shy of the 1st here as the tackle's made right around the 12. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights.
Makes the score.
So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating 1st down.
Oh, snap, my mic is on. I only have 10K coins.
But it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
Yeah, I only have 10K. I just wasted
Here's
all
Christian
of my
McCaffrey to return it. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
No, I just used all of my
The Rams take over 1st and 10
sets.
at their own 24-yard line.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Visitors 3, Rams nothing.
So here's a
I
1st
can't
and
click
10
off
at the
because
38.
if I click off, because I have strip specialist, so I'm trying to get like a strip.
Now Favre. That's complete.
Get out, get
Terry
out,
McLaurin
get out.
with it.
Get out, get out! Oh, okay, boys. Laser
A huge play that time for the Rams.
Get in there.
61
Get in there.
Touchdown Rams. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Rams have taken the lead.
Let's get it, boys.
Nice
Just need one stop.
polishing off that
Just need one stop
drive.
because it's terrible.
That play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play they come.
Yeah, I saw that TikTok and I saw Throne's video, and I'm trying to use my strip specialist, but it ain't been working.
Couple yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. There are none too plays.
Alright,
They didn't punch it in for 6
We're gonna run
points.
the man, we're
Let's
gonna
have to
cover
remember to get
inside,
points on the
we're
board.
gonna get on DK Metcalf, and we're gonna shoot this guy.
You take points when you
We're
can
gonna
do
get
it.
blocked, and he's gonna score a touchdown. Yup, that's exactly how I drew it out.
The 20, 10.
That's exactly how I drew it out.
DK Metcalf, 60.
Yup, I did that on purpose.
And his guys are going to retake the
I
lead.
feel bad for this kid, so I'm trying to give him 3 points.
They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very
And I hit
short-lived.
him.
2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we?
We're
Does
gonna
2
score real
plays
quick.
count as a drive?
Not
Here's
really.
what we're gonna
That
do.
second play was so
We're gonna
good.
drive down the field
I
in
don't
one
care what
play.
we call it. It was enjoyable
Score
to
one.
watch.
We're gonna score.
And the
in like
tackle gonna be
3
made
plays.
right there at the 25.
So we're gonna get a stop, and he's gonna quit. And then we get into another game.
Set to begin their next drive.
And all it's going to be, oh, we can cover 3. Scratch that, one play touchdown. Scratch that. Scratch what I said, one play. One play, 2 touchdowns. 2 3. Never mind. That's a first, though.
It's a whole lot better view than when you're trying
That is
to
not cover 3. I don't care
It'll be a
what
gain
you
of 10
say.
to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
It's only an odd cover. Oh, no, it's just deep passing. Like a normal person. Oh, laser.
It's a short one here.
These are
Complete
terrible.
to the tight end. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Alright, we're gonna hit a quick
2 minutes remaining in the first
dotting,
half.
dotting,
10-7.
spotting, dotting, and dotting.
The 39-yard line.
We're gonna run this play. Motion no one. Trick them, you know what I'm saying? I have not motioned anybody. It's like, oh, I haven't seen this play. We're gonna hit him with a laser. We're gonna stop him.
Right side and complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost.
We're gonna with the wide receiver out.
That one a gain of 20.
This time we're not gonna field rush. We already know. We're gonna hike it. See the corner off wide open. With the slants open. So we will keep that in. Here we go. So we're gonna call a timeout real quick. You already know. We about to close a timeout. We're gonna pull them with the double post with the slant and a corner route. Because it looks like the middle of that post gonna be wide open in the middle of the field. And boy, no! Why did I not practice it? No, my God! Wait, I'm actually dying. This is just high-level gameplay you've never seen. Like, you're not getting this gameplay from any other YouTuber. Literally had the most views. 131. Shout out to my 2 viewers, yes sir.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Oh snap. Oh, good tackle.
Beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's
Give me that. Give me that.
I
literally learned it. Oh my God. I literally called it before he even threw it. I literally said, give me that. Oh, that's so tough.
Back to the air on second down. It's Allen. It's a short one here.
Oh.
To his tight end.
What?
I think the ball's out, but this will get
Dang
out.
it.
So possession will stay the same. So they recover their own fumble. Now they face third and short.
Oh my God.
So the shotgun snapped it.
Give me that. Absolutely lurk. Absolutely works.
And he will bring it back.
Absolutely lurk. I knew he was going to do that, boy. Absolutely lurked. Come on. I knew he was going to do that. That fumble said, I said, ball don't lie. But the ball don't lie. Are you irresponsible with those money or not?
Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we were foils plot. Spin the block around 7 o'clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we were foils plot. Shaking in some random spot. And then we spin the block around 7 o'clock. Come like a give you the push. Reverend in my energy, paralyze him like a finger. And never take a second. I'm like preparing a message. You the best. If it ain't me, then you need you a confession. You a mess. You was scary to me.
Wait until I get that 94. That 94 James Bradbury.
Be the prince and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. So I don't got away. That's all my chest, but it
99, 99, 98. You're a body. You don't have a. Wait, he has a new Justin Reed with tip drill?
Morton Anderson to kick off.
Here's the former Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Now this will make it into the end zone.
Wait.
And the decision
Wait, Ethan Estevez, what do you mean?
Right at the 20.
What do you mean I'll buy one of your card? I just realized. And give me a spare card. Oh my god, oh my goodness. Oh my, I have a linebacker on my field.
First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Dillon, the 4-time Pro Bowler, and they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL, and all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
On 1st and 10, Newton. Now they go screen. It's complete.
He would have got it.
Takes it across the
Ethan Estevez, are you still in here? Are you still in here?
Pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run it. Here's Dillon. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
Eddie Jackson.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
Now Newton.
Oh, dang it.
Now he'll let it go. That's caught at the 25.
I almost had it. Dang it. I almost had it. I tried so hard.
58 yards. And the Pats
I
have
tried
taken
so
the early lead.
I don't even care, dude. I'm getting a strip specialist sack before the end of this weekend.
And part of that is the word you use, right? He bought extra time by moving outside of the pocket, which means receivers can get downfield farther. And Cam's got more than
oh, I was not paying. Oh, I was
big play.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Oh, that's the inside stuff, didn't it? I'm terrible at this game. I'm terrible at this game. Hold up. I actually have to start trying.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
The kicker on for
this defense
hold up.
Looking like they
that drive
have
is not
play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our
what you just saw does not count.
During these drills. Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally.
Obviously, I'm getting him points. Duh. I literally got down.
Down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
No, you're not gonna get me with that.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
That's a linebacker.
No
way! Oh my god, bro.
37-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case, wide receiver, you got to be careful.
You certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time: completing the process.
That's
of
kind
the
of
catch.
annoying.
Well, it's after you do that where the
Not
trouble begins,
even
right?
going
Meaning
to
you tucked
have
it
that
away, you're trying to
kind
get
of annoying.
downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
Up 2nd and 7 at the 33.
On 2nd down, Dillon. He'll get the first down.
Where's my fumble though? Where's my fumble though? That's all I'm asking.
To Dillon on 1st down.
I'm getting it
quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
Shoot is so bad though. That's the
Ryan Kerrigan in on the tackle.
They went right back to it, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come
Oh, they're going to their bastards. Hurry.
Back at the 17.
Back at the 17-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Rams nothing.
3rd and long. It's Newton.
Dude, no, don't give me that innovation. I need a pick. Dude, let me play that. Yo. Oh, that's so annoying, dude. It doesn't let me play that right there. Well, it looks like we're going on conservative.
So the drive stalls out.
It's kind of annoying though.
15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
That's so annoying.
26-yard line.
That's actually very annoying. You don't know how
drive, the
annoying that
Rams offense at the line. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step.
Bro, he was literally in the end zone. He was literally in the end zone. Oh, that's so annoying. I was literally in the end zone. Oh my gosh, that's so annoying, dog. They're really not gonna give me that.
At the Patriots' 3-yard line.
On the ground, McCaffrey, and he's gonna take this one.
Easy
Rams touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer.
Morton Anderson on for the extra point.
They were able to push him backwards on 1st down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this one. Maybe even overruled the play call from the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
To kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away.
Yo, kind of annoying.
That'll be taken. This will not be come out to the
Diamonds on my Reebok. I don't say nothing. I let it eat up. This kid is so bad though. How did he even get 17 points? I'm telling you, if he doesn't get that big 6, he's not even scoring on the goal line, dog.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
On 2nd down now, Dillon, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Yes, sir. This kid's in a box, in a bag, in a box, in a bag. And I already know where he wants to throw the ball. He wanna throw a post route, but it's clamped up route. And he wants to throw a post route. You guys, you have to score on this drive, right? King Shelter, you have to score on this drive. If you don't, the game's over. I'm telling you right that. If you don't score on the...
Newton on 1st down.
Told you.
Told
you, if you don't score on this drive, the game's over. If you don't get at least... No, you have to get a touchdown. Because I get ball at... Yeah, you have to get a touchdown right here.
A shotgun snap for Newton.
Oh, dude, you gotta give me that pick.
With a 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd down.
Oh my god.
From the gun, here's Newton. He can run for it.
Dude, that's so annoying. No, I want this ball back.
Get past the marker to
I want this ball back.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Someone go get him.
Flushed it.
Come here.
He lost the football.
No! Yo, he wasn't even down. Let me go. Let me scoop and score. Let me scoop and score that. Oh, that's so good.
On 1st down, Favre.
What?
It's intercepted. Picked off
What? Oh my head! That was my fault. I was trying to get a pass interference call right there. Yeah, that's what I was doing. It doesn't matter. Me selling like this, it's just high level gameplay for when I come back and beat this kid. Look, bro, look at it. I scored 4 get ball back. That's 21-24, just like that. And I can easily score on this kid. Literally just go this kid's in man thinking he's doing something. But watch this laser beam I'm about to throw. Watch this laser beam. It's just too easy. Watch it. It's literally automatic. It comes on in cover 3 like that's about to do something. This ball is just going to be automatic. What?
Third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Okay, this game does not count. This kid is terrible. No. This game does not count. No. I can't believe I had to do this last game. I need to stop playing. Bro, I just saw that game. That game really doesn't count, you know? Yeah, that game doesn't count. Let's get that Tyreek kick. Nice.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Oh my god, I'm never ready. Yo, this is toxic. Can you please unpause the game? Oh my god, thank you. What took you so long? a box for bunch tight end.
On first down, Mahomes.
Psych, I lied. You thought I had a box.
And they get him down,
Yo.
but not before he takes it
That's so
across the
funny.
40-yard line. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
Wait, so how do I... I can put him on a curl flat. Oh,
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. And this one caught along the
We'll take that
sideline,
all
but they
day,
say
every day.
already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down.
Deion Sanders.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes.
come here.
And the Rams got
Nom, 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 nom. We eating today, boys. We eating good today, boys.
5 defensive backs, they just snuffed out every route that was going. Quarterback never got rid of the football.
We just eating good today, boys.
on third and long. It's Mahomes.
Gimme! What I say?
Double team, and it's intercepted.
What I say?
Picked off by Landon Collins.
What I say? We just eating good today,
As he
boys.
takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
I literally
That's
didn't
kind of a
even
double
say,
whammy.
bro.
I mean, the
I thought...
interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey.
Dang, bro. It was like good blocking, but there was no hole anywhere.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd down, Favre.
Laser beam.
That is caught inside the 5.
Yeah, this
Stopped
kid
a
sucks.
few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Short of the goal line. It's a gain of
I'm
8.
almost ready to pass,
Brings
bro.
up 2nd and
Again, McCaffrey. And
I'm almost ready to pass, but...
touchdown.
Oh, snap. My phone's about to die, man.
Punching it in
phone.
right away. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. 1-yard run on first down, another one on second. Tell you, it doesn't do much for the yards per carry average, but it gets them 6 points.
And I just wonder in contract negotiations, do you show the 6 points scored?
Who's the trash one now? Yeah. I don't hear people talking.
They just care about
People only talk when I'm doing bad, but when I'm doing good, what's up? Why the chat quiet now, though? Why you quiet now, though, Jacob? Why you quiet?
Tyreek Hill sent to return it.
You're so lucky. You're so lucky. You are so lucky that you blocked me on that play.
At the line, ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start first and 10.
I knew it was coming.
First play of the drive.
I knew that was
This
coming.
one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the
Oh
39.
my God.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. They're going for
Oh my
Jefferson
God.
down, and that's caught inside the 30.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm putting him back on 20.
He's inside the 30.
Put him on 25, my boy. What you thought this was?
So now then, the big play has him all the
Oh my
way
God,
inside the
almost
30 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
I think I'm
And
following
the gain here to the
you.
previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Oh my God, I messed
First
up.
carry for Christian McCaffrey. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
I'll tell you everything. I got what you need. Oh my God. Why? I almost sold so hard.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes.
No! He knew it. He knew he threw alert. Dude, my... That's me, boys. That's me. That's not Madden. We can't blame that on Madden. We can't blame that. That's just bad.
Certainly not letting it affect him. That's
when it comes into the
interceptions
route.
are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right.
What? You're telling me he doesn't fumble
that?
Oh my God. You're telling me he doesn't fumble that?
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. They'll run it with Kamara.
Dang it, I was right there too. Bro, I feel like you got fucked that one up.
And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. And each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Almost got to that house.
Nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
At their own 37-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And for them, a
Oh, yeah, I
touchdown
was
their
just
last
dying
go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself,
Oh,
what are we going to
damn.
do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you
I
have to
really
be prepared
thought-
for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming.
We gonna come
Let
here,
alone
man.
getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body,
Bro,
and
he's gonna
absorbing the
mess
hit.
up.
Even for those big tight ends who you would
No way!
And it's intercepted.
Dude, Brett Favre, he literally had the outside. You gotta throw that over Deion.
At the 46-yard line.
Oh.
And an interception in the end zone for Deion Sanders. That takes me back to, I believe, his last game at Florida State, a Sugar Bowl game against Auburn. The last play of the game, he switched assignments to make sure he was on the top receiver for Auburn and picked off the pass to end the game in the end
What are
zone
you
for
doing?
the Sugar Bowl. Deion Sanders.
So much knowledge in that mind. What a great career Deion Sanders had. 8-time Pro Bowler. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football
Oh my
for
God.
first down. Now Mahomes. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. A good rally to the football. Keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark. Ben will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
Oh,
Mahomes.
DK Metcalf is so slow. You're so lucky, kid. You're actually so lucky, bro. I literally
12
had
yards
that.
there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
There we go. Now it's clipped up.
And again, it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And his guys have taken the lead.
Oh, yeah, I know how to box him.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing.
After this game
Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda, then it balances it out. And we know that's not really true.
Oh, he still made. See, he's getting these weird animations that are only doing good because of my bad animation. Or he's just getting very good animations.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Here's Favre to throw. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Favre. He'll let this thing go for Sanders.
Oh, Brad. What are you doing? Nah, that's my fault.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Escaping the pressure.
Like, come on. Isn't that what strict justice is meant to do?
Yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Oh my God. I swear. It's literally meant to give me better stripping.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams.
That's what it was meant to do, but I was
wrong. The offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes.
What I literally did not get to do this thing. He's not going to
Another timeout called for by the offense as they stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing on first down is Mahomes.
Oh, you would, though. I would do an animation where they throw him. I would do that.
3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Oh, I know how to beat this trick.
To try again after the sack. Mahomes.
It's her. He gets that off.
Down to 15 seconds now. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Going deep for Diggs. The LA defense up to snuff.
So he can't get a field goal.
Now Morton Anderson for the field goal try.
Oh my, you gotta take that off so we can't get a field goal. That's so annoying.
Anderson's kick is good. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
I'm going to go
McCaffrey on the return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the return, the Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
Oh my God, he's AFK.
We do know there's some risk takers out there.
No way! You're telling me he's actually catching it. Y'all can't block 3 people.
After the break.
You actually can't block 3 people. This is devastating. This is actually devastating. Wow, there's 5 of them. Y'all can't block 3 people.
Here as we resume play. McCaffrey on the return. And he'll go
One
down
y'all
as
can't
this
take
drive
one.
will start at the 25-yard
No,
line.
in the running back.
25-yard line.
Wow, this game is fast.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10.
Almost took that
Break
out.
one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
It's 2nd and inches.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's going to have a Rams first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
One LA Rams. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Favre. Slings this deep. This is caught at the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown.
He would. The funny thing is, he would come back on that play too.
60 yards. And the Rams are able to get back within a touchdown. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route.
Should be 14-14 right now, but I'm not gonna name any names they can't catch.
And I'd hear 9 from the receivers.
He who shall not be named can't catch.
Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
1st and 10.
And we got this kid in a box.
25-yard line.
All we have to look for is the short routes. Oh my God. We can't let him throw any short routes because that would just tear apart our defense.
Taken in by Diggs. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. They go play fake. Mahomes flushed out right. On the run.
Give me that.
Go deep right side. And Mahomes missed.
Give me that. I told you I had a box for this. I told you I had a box for this. Y'all didn't believe me. Y'all really thought I was lying when I said I have a box for this. Y'all really didn't believe me. Y'all said, Zayden, you're literally in a box. You're literally in a box, bro. No, I mean, he's not in a box, bro. Oh, I'm definitely in a box.
Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To throw is Favre.
And
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 5 yards on the
Yay.
catch there, brings up second down.
I love lagging.
Able to convert that into
I
much,
love
but it's never
lagging.
a
I
bad
love
idea
lagging.
to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Favre on second down. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
All the way
This is why trying to cover the angle
to
route
set
is
up
so
the big
difficult.
dog.
Anyone playing a linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit.
Oh, why did I not possession though?
That's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
It's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Favre. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders.
Oh my, I thought he said, no, he dropped it.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
I think I had a touchdown here.
Back now at FedEx Field. It's been a very hotly contested game
but
at
it's
this
all
point.
good.
Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. First and 10, it's Favre.
I just got lurked. I just got lurked. I just got absolutely lurked. I just got absolutely lurked from Madden sold. Madden sold this game. I just got absolutely lurked. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. Vegetarians. I'm so sorry. You were right now. You're so white.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
He's like, I'm not in a ball.
At the line, ready for the next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to
I need to just stop using DK because it's going to be the downfall.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flush to his right. I guess no,
the downfall.
When you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
No, I did not think he was going to ice in the clip. Oh,
In this case, he just
should have stayed with it, bro. He has 90.
Excellent coverage. Able to knock that one away.
Speed.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete.
Results in a 4th down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes.
Let's go! Come on, good stop, hey boys. Now let's run down these crumbs. Let's run down these crumbs. Let's really do it down. We can really take our 3-24-7 and you like to do it for 7. Really, we in a win-win situation right now. We is in a win-win situation right now.
Hasn't been his best game overall, So I wonder what the mindset is of this team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Now,
Oh,
nice
why did I not
throw
wrap
right
that?
side, he hauls it in. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8
Wait
yards.
until I get in the
He's been able to put the ball in tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as...
We're not running a play. We're not running a play.
I'm going to keep firing.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
We're not running a play. We're not running a play. We're not winning the play. We're not winning a play. We're not running a play.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. Here
I'm
we
gonna
go.
catch him off guard right quick. We're
Got
not running a
check
play.
time on both sides.
Fake hike set.
They'll set up a
Oh,
throw.
really? What?
Coverage there. It's not
Madden?
complete.
Do you want to explain?
That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
I'll go see his ankle. Oh, why was he not blocked?
To the 34, good enough.
Why was he not blocked? I literally just told him, and I was like, no! Hurry to the opposite side. Yo, son. The other side. The other side.
Racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'm a slow pacer. That woman in gold places. For your plans like the gold place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready to told y'all that you better be running? I'm in my goal, y'all. I'm looking, I know y'all. Tell me nothing. I'm a man. Suck ass, y'all in denial. I get the chip on him and I bust out the south side. Is that big of the guy? Oh, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's no.
Let's go! Finally! Thank you! We love you! We love you! I don't know what I did to deserve that. But we will gladly get our Leroy Glover to a 99 over. Leroy Glover is finally. He's not a 99, but he's gonna be maxed. Bang! So he might actually be 99. Wait, can I get inside stuff for 1AP? You really boss. You thought. You got a flare gun. I'm ready to race. None, fear none. Look at my place. I'm tired of playing Junior Milano. Your straight pack. There's an offense thinking. That's crazy. I've never seen an offense thinking, bro. Skibowski off to the kickoff. Please return it.
Here's the former Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. Off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right where he would have been. Going down to a lead, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
But the ocean makes me sick. Unpause, please.
Tannehill on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
It's second down.
Now the former rushing champ. This is Arian Foster. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27.
He was tackled.
9 yards on the gain there, and it's going to bring up a tough 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
On play action, Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They are going for it. It's Tannehill. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36, and he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Morton Anderson to
So
kick.
they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he returns this to the 22.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Fresh off the pick 6, it's Tannehill. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
On 2nd down, it's Foster. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
4-yard line.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
On 1st down, Favre. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams 1st down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my knee.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the lead moves to 10-zip.
An automatic Morton Anderson does it again. Knocks another one through the posts. I have to be careful because it's almost boring. You know, just how accurate he is. So he knocks another one through.
All-time NFL leading scorer. He's known as the Great Dane because he's from Copenhagen. And I think, Charles, he actually leads 2 different franchises in scoring, does he not?
Well, one time he did. New Orleans Saints, 13 seasons there, still the all-time leading scorer with them. And the Atlanta Falcons, he held that record, but Matt Bryant has since passed him.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to have the connection to Foster.
Complete.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
First quarter with the score, our home team 10. Visitors nothing.
Looking to throw again on second down. Tannehill eluding the pressure right. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill looking deep for Jennings. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his second of the game. Instead, 4th down. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. They're going to go. It's Tannehill. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he will break.
This is Dev D Music.
Hey yo, Nike check. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Get the bag and then I flip it. Watch me do it. All them all on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They like, hold up, wait a minute. Like, don't make sense to really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken. That tricky finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good guap. Keep a rack in my sauce. Diamonds cost me a lot. Nike check up all of my socks. Hey yo, Nike check. T-shirt check. Sneakers check. Socks check. Hoodie check. Shorts check. Nike check. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Get the bag and then I flip it. Watch me do it. All them all on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. Going up sky high while I'm rocking Air Force. And she just wanna ride, shorty bad and gorgeous. She was rocking stripes, said it's alright. Then I cut her off, shorty stepped on my off-whites. Okay, now wait.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
And we are underway in Buffalo. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
10 at their own 24-yard line.
With a run by McCaffrey. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Now Favre slings this deep from McLaurin. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and it's third down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. When with a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams. Here's Favre to throw. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, a turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
23 yards on the play.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 49-yard line.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Intercepted. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. He'll look to throw. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. They'll throw on first down with Favre. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. McCaffrey. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brought down at the 18-yard line.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
They'll try and run with a fullback, Johnson. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
A gain of
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job is a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll try and power it home here with a fullback Johnson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Taking it in from a yard out as his guys are on the board first here tonight. And, Charles, maybe that's one they had dialed up. Hey, if we're in a 4th and goal situation, we're going to our muscle.
And you can feel the boom, boom, boom all the way up here where we sit. The earth was shaking, and he found his way into the end zone.
Yeah, but that's such a great guy to have around the goal line, isn't it?
Indeed it is. It's a great extra dimension to add to your offense. When you can finish things with power, that's hard for a defense to deal with.
at their own 22-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
On the pickup, it's second and inches at the 32.
From the gun, Vic. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
At the 35-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Vick 7 yards, the pickup there.
George Kittle.
To throw again on second down. Vick. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Vick now from the 50. This one caught by Ridley. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Vick will look to throw on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
So good field position for the Rams as they come up first and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Throwing is far. And he finds a man on the crossing route. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. 1st and 10, it's Favre. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. To throw is Favre. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
Morton Anderson on.
He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
Now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
At the 40-yard line.
Here's Michael Vick. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep. That's caught inside the 20. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. This will be fielded inside the 5. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. On 3rd down, Vick. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. The ball carrier.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try to throw it here. Vick stepping up. He's going to keep it. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A very solid gain of 27. They'll run with Cook. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
And goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll run for it with Cook. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And his guys have made this a one-score game now. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get this score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Favre. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And some room to roam now. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
13-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets them down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Now back to throw. Forced out to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now, because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you...
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Montez Sweat. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. The Rams go nickel here defensively on third. From the shotgun, it's Vick. That's complete to Moss out of the backfield. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Now this one complete downfield on the left side, and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there, a 22. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Operating from the gun, Vick. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They pick up 11 in addition to moving the chains.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Metcalf once again the target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
Vick to throw. Steps away to his left. And this will be incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're taking a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
A 30-yard attempt.
Anderson's kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That's about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Past the 20, 10, and he's across for the touchdown. And in the...
Flag on the play. Yeah, yeah. That's a flag on the play. Yeah, yeah. Flag on the play. Hold up. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make them throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't trying to get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shaking quarterback. Shake and bake, make a play just like a quarterback. We ain't worrying about no formers, we ain't staying there. Running off the block, yeah, I'm something like a lineback. I got juice like a Fanta, how you like it?
To kick off.
Here's the former Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. And we are underway from FedEx Field. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, he stays up. And incomplete to open things up. Gronkowski, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Eluding the pressure right. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Ryan Kerrigan able to run him down for a loss of a yard.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Rams. It was third down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, had he opted for the touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The first carry now for Ricky Williams. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run it with Williams. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. A good run got 7 on first. Here's second and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
On the counter, here's Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, you know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
First and 10.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. They'll look to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
Though we've seen some good pressure defensively already here in the first quarter, here's another good example.
His throw incomplete. Devontae Parker, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 30. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. They'll look to throw now on first down. Got an open man, it's Foster. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
To number 23. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
A run for the 4-time 1,000-yard man, Arian Foster. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. That'll bring up 4th down after back-to-back-to-back 3-yard pickups. Here we go with Williams. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
7. Jason Sanders to kick.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. They'll throw on first down with Favre. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Here's Favre to throw. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. He's going to rifle one deep left. It's caught inside the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 39 yards there, a big one.
21-yard line.
Now a run with McCaffrey. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Favre. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play. But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 23 yards, the final tally. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play, not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Foster on 2nd down. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing is far. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. To throw is far. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the 5-time Pro Bowler Troy Vincent. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
Open man here is Foster. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. They'll look to throw here on first down. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 15. He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks.
At the 44-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll let it go deep for Foster. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders.
First down pass.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll throw now on the final play. Flushed out right. Going for Sanders downfield. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Snatched by the safety Ed Reed. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30
on the carry.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. And he is going to have a Rams first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Minka Fitzpatrick on the coverage.
Favre. On the crossing route, complete. That's Sanders. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one good for 26 and a first down. Back to throw. Flush to his right. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. They'll run with McCaffrey. And down inside the 15 he goes. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down.
This is the former Dolphin, Reggie Bush. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
The ball carrier.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They're going to look to throw. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. He'll look to throw. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
The career leader in field goals made knocks that one through. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
33-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get.
And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, 60 yards. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front. Sanders now to add the extra point. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Dolphins 14, Rams 10. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, That is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's McCaffrey. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
The ball carrier.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. McCaffrey following the penalty and able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
He's brought down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at about the 31. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. There goes a deep ball, end zone. He's got it. Touchdown.
Irresponsible without your money or not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hand on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. And my energy paralyzed, I'm like I'm finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent a message to the best. If it ain't me, then you need you a confession, you a mess. You ain't scary to me. Heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you like cheetah, run up and I'm airing the scene. And I feel just like Vegeta Prince and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Touch the driver's sauce so I don't even grab the wheel. That's on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Man, I'm walking with some money, man, I mean a couple.
Sebastian Janikowski set to kick off.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
You talk about closing in a hurry as a safety and run support. Not only did he get a good run in, he gave a pretty good pop, too, and finished off the play behind the line of scrimmage.
Loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. And this one incomplete. too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. He'll drop to throw. And he finds McLaurin. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
Los Angeles.
They'll set up to throw. And the Raiders have got him. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground.
Loss of 12 yards. It's 2nd down.
Favre on 2nd down. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by the safety, Taylor Mays. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
Lining up for the extra point.
And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey on the return. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Rams.
They'll look to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
On 2nd down, Favre. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Raiders 7, Rams nothing.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Favre to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
big tight end over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 25 yards that time. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
Again, McCaffrey. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. McCaffrey. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
At 7. Morton Anderson to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll start here with Jackson, and this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On 2nd down, this is Jackson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
From the gun on 3rd down. Gannon, man open, Rice. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Raider first.
44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Gannon. He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just want to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
Now Favre. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll throw on first down with Favre. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. To throw is Favre. Trying for Sanders, but this is intercepted. Ron Woodson with a pick. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Raiders.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add two more onto their lead.
Jim Janikowski set to kick off.
Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Intended for Terry McLaurin. Incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Yards to go.
Throwing is far. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
He was covered by Deion Sanders.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picks it. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
1st and 10. At their own.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their
tries for Rice, intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
McCaffrey will try to run it in, and he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
To kick off.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Throwing after the interception. Gannon. That's caught by Lowe out left side. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Gannon. He'll drop this down to Jackson. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
On 1st down, Gannon. That's caught. It's Jerry Rice. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. The safety Landon Collins there to make the tackle. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, Gannon. He goes full extension, and he's got it. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Well, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay,
I
good.
just need some chocolate and a box of tissue.
2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd down. Gannon. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Gannon. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Jerry Rice. Incomplete. Landon Collins.
So now on 4th down, the Raiders will turn it over to the left foot of Sebastian Janikowski. This from 44 yards away. Janikowski's kick is good. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
On the return, the Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Throw out to his fullback is complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, My list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But doesn't matter what you call a position, it's who you put there. And there we saw completion.
That's a gain of 13, first down Rams.
First down, Rams.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. Throwing the out well, incomplete. It's Sanders. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First down, Los Angeles.
Favre. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Khalil Mack, his second sack of the night.
It's second down.
And he's going to go down again. Woodson with a sack there on the well-timed corner blitz.
Loss of 6 yards.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Ron Woodson. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
The Raiders take
the Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Throwing on first down. Gannon is going to float this over the middle deep. And this is caught inside the 5.
No, but I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Yeah, more action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him.
I don't be with him, he's so basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place.
And if we pulling up with the whole squad, I get ready to told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard when I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man, suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on them and I bust out the south side as that big of the guy.
Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, young.
Hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
Here's the former Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw. Gannon going up top. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Kamara. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Gannon. The LA defense up to snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
And one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed them to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
This is McCaffrey. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
Ball carrier.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 28. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
That's That's a big gainer on that play, and from experience, I can tell you, that's where defensive backs will come into the huddle and say, guys, how about some pass rush? But you're going to say it nicely because those big guys up front, they don't like being criticized very much. Quarterbacks in this league, you know the...
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
An excellent, long, sustained offensive drive. And now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little bit beaten down. Right now, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking to yourself, can I dial up the knockout punch?
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
With the score, Rams 7, Chiefs 3.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
On 1st and 10, Gannon. And that is incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Throwing again. Gannon. Throw left side, completion to Rice. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. On 1st down, Gannon got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Gannon, throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he'll go down at the 28. 7 yards there and a 1st down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Flushed out right. And that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And down to the 7-yard line. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
From the gun, Gannon. Flush to his right. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd.
Running with Kamara. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guy.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And Waller taking it in over the middle. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
41-yard line.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down. Gannon throwing the out route incomplete. It's Rice. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He hit his first. Now this from 43. The kick by Bass is good. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. The first half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. McCaffrey on the return. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself, right?
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Rod Woodson with a pick. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Gannon. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught for the touchdown.
This is Dev B Music.
Hey yo, yeah, Nike check. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Hit the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All the more on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense, don't really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that chicky finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good guap. Keep a rack in my socks. Diamonds cost me a lot. Nike check up all of my socks. Hey yo, Nike check. T-shirt check. Sneakers check. Socks check. Hoodie check. Shorts check. Nike. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Get the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All the more on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. Going up sky high while I'm rocking Air Force. And she just wanna ride, shorty bad and gorgeous. She was rocking stripes, said it's alright. Then I cut her off, shorty stepped on my off-whites. Okay, now wait. Gotta get the bag and racks every day. Don't tell me to relax, I can't, I'ma say. Got a new Prestos and the J's in the way. Got a new wristwatch where they don't take time. Might pull up on a hop if it's talking too hot. And you wanna play ball, hit a 3-point shot. Or this my court, got a block on lock. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Hit the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All the more on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They're like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense, don't really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that tasty finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good guap. Keep a rack in my socks. Diamonds cost me a lot. Nike check up all of my stocks. Hey yo, Nike check.
That's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it. So much ice on me, I wish I had 2 necks. I got homies that can sleep without 2. I got homies that can sleep without Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Gon' pop it for me cause I'm rich and poppin' in, yeah. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big, get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top a bit. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Cha-cha matcha with it, rocking black clothes. Whipping around that Batmobile, ducking 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, little bro. Let me feel myself a little bit. Let me blow this down a little bit. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
She-Rag got me.
Hit boy on the beat, so you gotta go berserk.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting up the back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay, look, sometimes you need the faith, sometimes you need to know your worth, sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but they from the bay. You can't negotiate with Drake, you gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage, put the mainframe, loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. I don't wanna seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I wanna see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that, it's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your perm at. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe. Oh. Men gon' lie, women gon' lie. You're looking for the truth and the numbers don't hide. Looking for the root of all evil, then you need to go open up the briefcase, see with your eyes. Everybody claim to be greatest of all times, but they never spend a day in the rain in the front line. No lie. Stop playing on my phone line. Pull up in the space coupe with the roof optional. Wonder why they follow suit. I've been groomed from the womb. Came out of my mama with some running tennis shoes. Faster than the speeding bullet. Nah, it's cool, it's cool. Don't play with it, baby. Say what you gonna do with it? Stop playing with it. If you don't do it, then you don't play with it, baby. Exactly. Yeah. You built like that.
This is second nature, all is automatic.
fools hurt. Jesus will.
Flag on the play. Yeah, yeah. That's a flag on the play. Yeah, yeah. Flag on the play. Hold up. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. Let's go. I just took off with that rock, just like Tyreek Hill. I just count 100 racks, that's a whole field. He don't want no championship, get him out of here. I just got a set, like I run up in the backfield. I just got a set, like I ran up on a quarterback. Shake and bake, make a play just like a quarterback. We ain't worrying about no formers, we ain't staying there. Running off the block, yeah, I'm something like a linebacker. I got juice like a Fanta, how you like it? How you like it? I'm on purple, I'm on yellow, like a Viking. All these plays that I'm catching, I done gone crazy. I do my thing, 6 range, just like Tom Brady. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. Let's go. I'm in the field like a Panther, I done up the standards. Like Michael Vick in Atlanta when it's time to scramble. Neck full of water, call me Black Bridgewater. Lamar Jackson, how I throw them Ravens cross the border. Hold up. You know I'm a touchdown with the sack. Run up the hole like a running back on the play. Intercept the pack like a safety, you boys ain't shake play. That's a flag on the play. Let's go.
To kick off.
Here's the former Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
And 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And with the play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First and 10, it's Favre. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, second and 10. Going deep for Diggs. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
On first down, Favre. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Back to throw now on first down. That is caught inside the 5. And snapped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Called fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. They were able to stop him at the line on first down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call was bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination. And they got it done on the second try.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 18.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. From the shotgun, it's Favre. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Call that a very strong gain of 24. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
He's already scored once. He definitely had his eyes wide open trying to get in there a second time, but I thought that was a really nice play defensively to deny him.
Yeah, it was, as you said, keeping him away from his second first-quarter touchdown there. On second down, McCaffrey. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
On the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Now the first carry for Bush. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Rams 7, Falcons nothing.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw here. And Jones has it over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Good for
33 yards that time.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, it's Favre. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bush. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
10 yards.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
44-yard line.
Favre on 2nd down. And that's incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Here's Bush on 4th down. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throw left side complete. It's Bush. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards, 1st down, Atlanta. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Here's Favre to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete here.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Now Favre. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Stephon Diggs there to make the grab. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Falcons grab it. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
On 2nd down, Favre. That is incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw is Favre. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th.
Sets up
the offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Throwing is Favre. That's to his running back, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll throw on 1st down with Favre. Looking end zone for Jones. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Incomplete.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Bush. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Now Morton Anderson for the field goal try. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Yeah, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. Now this will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And all the way down to the 35. A big play there for L.A. 46 yards.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl? Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
The quarterback sacked. A loss of 6 yards. It's
second and long. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Favre. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Rams are going to jump back in front.
When you give up a long touchdown drive, you're looking for a silver lining. In this case, it's the fact that your offense had a chance to rest, and now they can come out and feel charged up and ready to go.
And that makes it 14-10.
Good. Makes the score Rams 14, Falcons 10. Morton Anderson.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And he'll look downfield for... They've got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 37 yards. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. Shrugs him off. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his second interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Sanders. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes the score Rams 21, Falcons 10.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
To begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running?
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 24. And he will break.
They don't know my name, I'll get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I'll get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
They say fall and you let go, but I know I got an antidote to retain some kind of self-control. Look inside my head through a telescope. You erase all the calls from a telephone. No sense of smile, maybe tell a joke. Holding back your tears, singing minimal syllables. Yeah, look at me, out the asylum. Was a fate or mistake, cause the time ain't up. Yeah, the parts of my mind don't get much love. If you want in my head, come and call me up. You look like a twisted Robin Hood. Yeah, you take from the rich and the poor and us. Wearing diamond shoes where you walk your pugs in a town you create where there ain't no love. Where do I go? Where am I alone? Not on the phone.
Anderson to kick off.
Here's the former Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
We take
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Jones, the ball carrier.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the 27, Rodgers. That'll be complete to Alan Lazard. The 20, 10, touchdown, Packers. Alan Lazard, 73 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead.
For the extra point.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First and 10, it's Favre. Packer pressure, and down he goes. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback... And
he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that well.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet.
Christian McCaffrey on the return. The Rams take over.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. Oh, going for Sanders downfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45 and to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
The Packers take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll start with the option. Rodgers throwing quickly out to Adams.
Rodgers pass.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
On the coverage.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And the 13-year man puts it through, and the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? They'll look to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. That's going to be caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Terry McLaurin, 47 yards. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead. And it's 17-7.
Makes the score Packers 17. Rams 7.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Packers take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. Stop your whining.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. 6 yards on the pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. The left side completion to Jones. And he is going to have a Packers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And right side, they're going to go option here. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And Jennings has it. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's going to have a Packers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. A quick throw out to Adams on the perimeter.
Rodgers pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
7-yard line.
Now this time, Rodgers will throw. Throw left side complete. It's Jones. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers. And his throw here is incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. The LA defense up the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. The big boy.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating round here.
To kick off.
Here's the former Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Ryan Kerrigan. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early 2nd and long. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. 3 yards on the gain. They're going to need to do better on this next play. It'll be 3rd and 12.
Taken down at the 41. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
To the air, Allen. They got him in. It's Woods. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Operating from the red zone now. Allen. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. That catch good for only a couple, and they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Now Allen again. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Robert Woods there to make the grab. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. He he's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Eagles 7, Rams nothing.
The kickoff unit as they run and send this one away. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing is far. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That's good for 28 yards.
And certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Here's Favre to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Eagles 11.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
The first quarter with the score Eagles 7, Rams nothing.
On second down, Favre. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line.
Second down pass.
And you can't say enough about our man making the interception right there, Brandon. It's his 12th year in the league, and you told me before the game that he still got it, and he does. What a play that was to come away with the football.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Back to Taylor on first down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 13.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Allen. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Allen's throw is complete.
That's good for another Eagles.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. sees that the ball's moved to the middle, and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Allen now on first down. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's going to have a first down here as they're also into field goal range at the 28. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Up from his safety spot to charge in and make the play, Landon Collins. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Woods. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again. Allen. And right back to Kittle. This time he's got it. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on third down. And again, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And the lead moves to 10-0. Well, the drive started with the shadow of their own goalpost all the way back at the 2. Pretty nice job of getting downfield and at least getting through.
Agreed on that one. A real nice job because really their goal was to get out of the shadows of those goalposts and give themselves a little bit of room to help out their defense. Instead, they got 3 points out of it.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
21-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now Favre. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Favre. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down.
He was covered by Deion Sanders.
To throw is Favre. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Getting a hand in there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. To throw, it's Allen. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down, and you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Touchdown.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Makes the score Eagles 10, Rams 7. Morton Anderson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
The ball carrier.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
It's a gain of 3.
They'll try and run for the 1st with Taylor. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the 1st.
That's good.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And now they'll throw with Allen. Right side complete. That's Woods. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle 1st down.
48-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Ryan Kerrigan able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 42. A good pickup there at 22. not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Man, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
It's a pickup of
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now Taylor. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
The ball carrier.
Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Taylor. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Brought down right.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Dancing to Petty, can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Montez Sweat coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And on a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden, they're down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. And they will take a knee here. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. The give to Taylor. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Tonight's final score, Eagles 13, Rams 7.
I remember sleeping